And this video is going to be how to do low speed maneuvers on a sport bike. So my buddy, I haven't seen him in a while, but he let me borrow his awesome bike, 2015 BMW S1000RR. So 1000cc, one of the most powerful bikes you could buy. And it's still possible to be able to do low speed maneuvers on an insanely powerful sport bike. Just like anything else, you have to have the technique. Now if you watch my other videos on how to do a U-turn or just how to control your bike during slow speed, there's nothing much that are going to change. But for a sport bike, because of the aerodynamics and how it's built, you're going to have to tweak a little things, of course. So first, just to go over the basics, low speed maneuvers. If I'm going left at low speed, it's going to get to the point where the bike becomes heavy, and it wants to fall over right now. But if I put my foot on the peg and I get all my weight to the opposite foot peg, there's no weight. And this is what counterbalancing is. My weight is over here, the bike's weight is over there. I'm balancing the bike with my weight. That is the main fundamental thing about counterbalancing low speed maneuvers. Next, right, if I pull in the clutch and I cut power to the rear wheel, it's a 500-pound machine, it's gonna drop. If I ever feel like, and it's gonna drop, I release the clutch, not fully, but I ease out the clutch a little bit to give it a little bit more power, the bike will stand up. So it's literally, if you come closer, when you're practicing low speed maneuvers, you pull the clutch in, you modulate your speed with the clutch. You can do whatever you want with the throttle. The clutch is what controls your speed. If I think the bike's gonna fall, I ease it out a little bit. Look at that, millimeters. The bike will stand back up. I'm going too fast, I pull it back in. It's literally millimeters practicing going like this, getting used to that fine, fine zone where you actually have power to no power, power to no power. The throttle, you can raise up the RPMs a little bit just to make sure you have a little bit of power going to the bike. So if you think the bike's gonna fall and you're at a dead idle and you ease out the clutch a little bit, it may not be enough to have enough power to lift you and the bike up. So if you wanna raise the RPM up a little bit in order to keep the power, if you wanted to, that's great. So one of the biggest things with a sport bike, obviously if I'm riding it like I'm supposed to, butt back, arms bent, chest almost on the tank, this is how you're supposed to ride this bike. Not like this. This is what Lion King, right? That's not how you ride a sport bike. Look how the thing is made. Butts back, arms bent. Most efficient way to turn. But as you can see, if I start to do low speed maneuvers, I turn the handlebars, they only turn like 5 inches. This thing barely turns. And my handlebars are like a broomstick, right? You can turn it for like ever, because I have big, huge handlebars. Sport bike, you're challenged because they're smaller. So if I start to turn the handlebars, my wrist is now in the way of completing the turn and getting it really sharp. So that's the first thing you have to do. You may have to do this. So watch my hand, I go from riding normal, I have to overcompensate and get my wrist out of the way, my arm and wrist out. I have to get out of the way and allow the bike to lean and still have control. So I have to get my wrist out of the way, going the same thing the other way. I can't keep my elbows down like I'm normally gonna be riding, because it's in the way, I can't turn. I have to over grip and allow me to get out of there still while counterbalancing, looking up where you want to go, etc., etc. So my buddy, I haven't rode this bike in, I don't know, 7 months or something like that. So I just made a video on how to get your knee down on this bike, but low speed maneuvers. So I've practiced a whole bunch on every kind of bike you can imagine. So I'm gonna get out here, I'm just gonna show you a no kidding real practice of me doing low speed stuff. I'll do the parking lot, inside the 20-foot circle, etc., etc. So you have to use the clutch, you're using the throttle, you're counterbalancing your vision, and I'm also gonna be dragging the rear brake, trail braking with the rear brake. Remember, you can do it at any speed with any brake. So if I raise the RPM up, give a little bit of clutch, but the bike's still going fast, because it's a really powerful bike, I may have to use a little rear brake to slow the bike down without dropping the RPM, otherwise it'll die. So it's a fine combination of doing all of them at the same time, but it can be done. It's just mainly letting the bike do what it's supposed to do. The bike must lean the turn. If you're making a sharp turn, it has to lean very far. You don't want the bike to fall, you gotta get your weight to the opposite side. So I'm gonna jump on, I'll do a couple little warm-up things, get used to the bike a little bit. And again, I haven't rode a bike like this in about 7 months, so I'm actually gonna be practicing and warming up and getting to more and more difficult low-speed techniques. But if you have a full-blown sport bike like this, the only difference between me and you is I wanna spend time out here practicing, and maybe you're unwilling to do that. But you can get better with practice. Check it out. One of the main things you have to get used to is what I just did. What point of the clutch area do I actually start to go? Because I have to know that, and I have to know exactly where it is on my bike in order to develop those tiny, fine motor skills to know the difference between no power and power. There's nothing fast. It's like millimeter movements of what you're doing with the clutch. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just to get myself prepared to start doing low speed. So the only reason I took off my leg right there for the last couple ones, just to demonstrate the main concept of low speed on any bike is counterbalancing. As you can see, I'm damn near off the bike, completely to the other side, standing. All of my weight, there's no weight on my butt. All of my weight is on the outside foot peg. My weight, 180 pounds, is over here. The bike is trying to fall that way, it ain't gonna work. Throttle control very slowly, you heard the bike. Clutch. You think the bike's gonna fall, ease out the clutch a little bit, not pull it in. You pull it in, it's probably gonna drop. So get out there and practice, let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.